Hey guys, I was doing some spring cleaning and realized I had a whole bunch of fireworks in my closet. So I thought I'd share with you guys what I have left over from 4th of July. I set this up for you guys just to see a little thing, and I have a lot more all over the place. These are just some cakes and fountains. These are rockets from Winda, and I'm not really sure what this middle brand is right here, but these ones with the golden balls on top are really good. They're the ones you saw in my previous vlogs. This is a 100-shot cake from Winda. If you see this, I highly recommend it. I got it for about $10 from Red Apple Fireworks, and it's like a V shape, and it's like pretty much covers the whole sky up. It's awesome. Some fountains from this value pack over here, all over the place. This fountain is about 20 years old. I have kept this thing for a very long time, and I don't really intend to use it anytime soon. I'm not really sure what it does, but this was from a little $20 pack when I was about 6 years old, and I just never happened to light it, so it just kept tagging along with the rest of my stash. This is actually a nighttime parachute, Purple Rain. This is a classic. If you haven't tried this, it's a great fountain. These are all fountains right here. This one, you don't see it. I haven't seen this anymore. This came in that box, but this is something I used to see in the 90s a lot. This is a 1-inch mortar shell from Alien brand. I have some more right here. Haven't used them yet, so I can't really tell you how great they are, but it looks pretty solid to me. These are just some little fountains. This is actually from Europe. If you look very carefully, the writing on here is not in English. You can't really see it. It's not focusing, but this I ordered from a European site, and it's pretty much like a M80. It's extremely powerful. And then this is actually a cake from Winda called Big and Bad. I haven't tried it out yet, but I heard it's really good. It's like big palm effect with crackling. This is another parachute. I don't know why this is a parachute and this is a parachute. This one has like a flare on it. This is actually in my last vlog. Look at the Thanksgiving vlog. You'll see this being lit. And then this was $10 from Red Apple. But that's not the normal price. I got it on sale because they're trying to get rid of it apparently. But it's 20 shots. I lit one of these on 4th of July. It'll be in my 4th of July video. These are some bottle rockets from Red Apple Fireworks. They're pretty small, and they have like a little glitter tail on them. I have a whole thing of rockets right here left over. These are great. If you see them, I highly recommend them. These are not Roman candles, so I'm not even going to bother. These right here are like lanterns. If you see them, I do recommend these. They're cool. They spin, they turn into a lantern that's lit. This is a very special Roman candle. This is the first Roman candle I've ever purchased. I used it, of course, so it no longer has anything in it, but I bought this in Mexico about 12 years ago. Very long time ago. And since it's the first candle I ever lit, I decided to keep it. If you do see this, it's actually a really good candle. I wish they sold these here, but look at this graphic on it. So it's really cool. This stash kind of has some really old things in it that I haven't used. I've just collected. Like this. This is called the Purple Rain candle. I did buy this in California, and it is Safe and Sane registered, so it's actually legal. But this right here, yeah, I just don't want to use it. I've had this for about 12 years as well, and they don't make it anymore, so I thought I'd just add it to my collection. This I got online, I forgot where, but this is like a purple spinning wheel. I'll light this eventually. I have another one here too from Brothers. You pin this on a tree and it'll spin and do a bunch of cool stuff. And these are just some Roman candles I have left over from the 4th that I'll just use up. Some more shells like I pointed out earlier. This is a really cool little novelty called Climbing Panda. You used to buy these from the stands in California, but they don't make enough profit on these, so they started selling fountains instead because that makes them a lot more money than this. But it's a cool novelty. If you see it, pick one up. I recommend it. These are just some ground blooms from Red Apple Fireworks, store brand. These are 3-stage whistling rockets from Great Grizzly. Great Grizzly is a very good brand. If you do see that, try picking up some of their shells. They have good effects. This is also right here a very old firework from a value pack from about 15 years ago that I just used one of apparently, but there's no date on this. I'm trying to see when this is from, but this firework here was probably made maybe even 20 years ago. It's very old, and it's like a Safe and Sane spinner. Just some more ground blooms. These ones come with a crackle, like a little pinwheel, a little box of novelties. These are really cool. You put them on a tree and they spin. I have 2 of them left. A couple more firecrackers from Europe. These are very special. You can't really get them here, obviously. Wolfpack crackers. Something you guys may have seen when you were kids as well. Mighty Twirlers. This is from, I believe, TNT Fireworks. When I was about 5 years old, my dad bought me this and I never used it, so I just kept it. So this is another collector item of mine. So it's about 20 years old. And it actually says what it does. A green to red flame spinning disc. It's kind of covered by the staple, but as you can see, the graphics on it and the packaging is just very old. I don't know if it's just me, but fireworks from the 90s smell very different than fireworks today, if you guys like the smell of them. This is pretty cool. If you see this from TNT, it's called Short and Stout. I recommend it. It actually has a cool fountain here and then another one here, and it's only like $1. Just, you know, smoke balls. Lady fingers, these are pretty awesome. They're like the smaller version of these. Some bottle rockets. These are really cool. These spin up into the air. These can go well over 100 feet up. Pretty impressive. I have this cake right here. It's called Galore from Brothers. It's 20 shots. I actually inherited this from my friend who didn't want it. I don't really like it. It's kind of a slow cake. It does have a finale built in, but there's nothing too special about it. I have some alien candles. These are the best crackling candles. I highly recommend these if you see them. I have some sparklers, and these are just used to light, you know, mortars. And phantom Roman candles. These are great. I do recommend them. Once again, I have some more of these. And these are the largest Roman candles I've ever purchased. Here, I'm going to back up so you can see how large they are. What's something you guys want to compare it to? Let's see, a helicopter. So this is about 3 inches in diameter. And let's just look at how large this is. It is humongous. It's 8 shots with reports. If you guys don't know what reports are, it's pretty much like an explosion at the end of anything. But they are huge, and this thing weighs about 5 pounds at least. If you see these, they're great. A guy did a review on these, actually took it apart, and he gave it a good rating too, so yeah, these are great. Super candle. Not really sure what the brand is, but looks like it's put together pretty well. A couple things I have are premium artillery shells from Red Apple Fireworks. Let's see if I can open it for you guys. Bear with me. So it's just a a tube, and it comes with shells. So you don't really see ball shells anymore, and if you guys want to make a guess, the reason you don't see these too much anymore is because it's a lot cheaper to make tube style shells, like Excaliburs, but smaller versions. So hopefully they won't completely stop selling these, but these are actually still ball shells. And you get 6, I think this was like $5. It was actually pretty cheap. And then this one too, I think I got this for like $6. Here, let's put it down here. So this one actually comes with 12 ball shells. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? So you get one tube. It's a pretty thick tube in diameter, and you get 12 shells. So this is actually a pretty legit deal. So anyways, this is just kind of what I have left over from 4th of July. I apologize for the blurriness. And I'm actually making my trip over to get my real stuff. So stay tuned and have a great rest of your year.